YouTube, this is just going to be a very quick video. I pre-ordered a car like probably, I don't know, a month ago or 6 weeks ago. And it finally showed up. This is not that car. This one's obviously been out. This is a Shuko Bmw 2002. Really cool little car by Shuko. If you're into the premium detailed stuff. The nice thing about Shuko, you do get a metal body and a metal base. I don't care about the metal base. Some of the nicest cars in this scale have plastic base. So the metal base does not matter to me. I do like prototypical wheels and rubber tires, and I do like lens, headlight, and taillight detail. This car has all of that, and it's a nice little BMW. Shuko is pretty scale accurate with their stuff too. They make cars in many scales. In fact, I think 1/64 is not one of their more common scales that they do. So to get a new tooling in 1/64 doesn't happen all that often with Shuko. I think maybe one or two a year, it seems like. Anyways, that's not that's not what the video's about. This thing is also not what the video's about, but I want to show this because it's such a nice release from Greenlight. Now, granted, I did wheel and tire swap it, but it just looks so killer. I glued the top on. I'm not a big fan of the loose top, but man, just looks good. So wanted to show that, and we're going to keep this video very, very, very quick. This is the Autoworld Dodge Stealth, brand new casting, and the casting I think looks good. I don't like the way the stance looks on this, and it might be accurate. I don't know. It might be accurate. It just doesn't look good to me. It looks like a Johnny Lightning car with that stance. And by the way, did you guys see Johnny Lightning is going to tool a first gen RX-7? That bugs me. Like, Autoworld should be doing that. I hope it comes out good, but it just kind of bugs me. I think Autoworld should be doing that car. But Johnny Lightning is doing some new toolings. They're also going to use some Autoworld castings for their zingers. They're going to use the square body Chevy and the Kingswood wagon. They're going to use those two Autoworld castings for their zinger lineup. So some interesting news there in Diecast. But anyways, so the stance on this car had me a little bit worried about this next car. But as I got it and opened it, this thing is phenomenal. Such a nice car. Came out so good. This is the Autoworld 1993 4th generation Toyota Supra. They tooled a couple different front ends. They tooled a couple different hoods. But this right here is just the 93. I'm pretty sure it's a base model, which is still, I think it's a turbo. Or maybe it's not. Maybe this one's not a turbo. I should know more about it being a Toyota enthusiast, but I just don't know that much about the Supras. I just know this thing looks so good. Wheels and tires look great. I have to tell you, this is a much more realistic replica than the Mini GT. Much more realistic, and it might even be more convincing than the Tarmac Works. You do get transparent lens headlights. You do get an opening hood. I am not going to open that hood because you never know if you're going to get it to close right. The tail lights are tampoed, but I'm okay with that. These are pretty difficult taillights to do if you do a lens, and even the ones that are lensed, like the Tarmac Works, are tampoed on the lens, so they look basically the same. It just looks so good though. They got the stance perfect. They got the wheels and proportions a lot better in my opinion than some of the other brands. The Mini GT to me the wheels look way too big on that car. And I mean, I know all 1:64 scale cars are gonna be that way, but look at the wiper. So clever how they did that. Very nicely done. So they molded the wiper onto the back window, and then they molded the end of it, the mount, onto the casting. And so when they insert the glass, it lines up. Very, very clever. And it looks so good. It's very nicely done. Very nicely done. This is a fantastic casting. I am definitely happy to have it. Probably going to have to grab the white one. Definitely going to have to grab every release of this car. At least all the civilian back. I'm not into race car stuff, so. But there you go. Very, very sharp. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Real quick, for those of you that want to see the diorama, this was a spontaneous diorama. I had made some trees, and I needed a diorama to put them on. So I threw this one together in a couple of days. Carved out the rock wall, painted it, and this is how it came out. I think it came out okay, considering it was just kind of on a whim. There's still actually quite a few things left to do, but all in all, I think it looks okay. I think it'll display nice. But definitely get yourself a Supra. What a great car. I hope Autoworld continues to do stuff like this. All right, y'all take care. I will holler at the next one.